everybody, Paul here again, Elite Signatures Online. Well, I'm back in the office after the bank holiday. It's now the Tuesday and the weather's horrendous outside. But we've still got to catch up with the shipping and get some of these eBay orders gone. Just before we start off with that, I just wanted to mention 1,300 people have watched my first celebration video. Over 700 people have watched the Horrorfest video, but only 190 people have subscribed. Can I ask you please, if you like the channel, hit like, hit subscribe, hit a comment, leave a comment, sorry. It really does help the channel. There, let's get into some sales. So Paul Rowley has bought a CCG card from Patrick Ginter. So that's on its way now. With a new customer in Holland who's bought a Ginny Weasley, Bonnie Wright, Beckett Authenticated Funko. That went for, let me have a look, £165. James Parks, that is your replacement for your Paul Casey 10x8 which got damaged in the post. So that's going out, we're caught up with that. Neil in the US, this is your Ralph Moore signed 10x8. So thank you again. That's going out today. I think that's sold for, let's have a look. Was it £25, I think? Something like that. £25, so that's going today. Sorry, £20 for the Richard Glover. Steve McBurney, these are your 10x8 top loaders. Thanks again for being a loyal customer. These are selling really fast now. I've had to order some more, which should be here in the next 6 weeks. So if you need any top loaders, grab them off eBay, grab them off the online store. There's not many packs of those left to go. Then we've got, sorry, I'm going to brutal this name. Keris. This is your Amy Allen signed 10x8, sorry, action figure. That's on its way to you today. Nick Careyburn. Now, what did Nick buy? Nick Careyburn. Let's have a look what that was. Paid and dispatched. I can't remember what that was. Oh, that's a Ralph Morris 10x8. So that's going out today. So that, Nick, that's on its way to you. And finally, John McCuster. These are the two 10x8 Alison Doodies which are going out to you today. So we've caught up on everything, which is great. For those who don't know, last week I went on my very first eBay Business Roadshow. Last Thursday it was at Anfield Football Club. Really enjoy it. If you do get a chance to go on one and you do get invited, it's definitely worth going. Don't get me wrong, you don't learn loads and loads. But I felt it very beneficial. Just for the small things I learnt. There are some guest speakers, which is good to see. People obviously from, who've already done the stores, who already built up the stores. So it was interesting listening to them. And I got a 20-minute one-to-one with an eBay specialist, which I really enjoyed. Thanks, Stephen. I don't know if you'll be watching this. But we decided it's worthwhile me going on an eBay course. I think it's 8 weeks, 6 or 8 weeks. Free course, sort of go through your eBay store, go through your listing, go through how you do promotions, go through things like that. So that'll be really good. Start that tomorrow. So if you do get invited to the eBay Business Roadshow, I'd certainly take up the chance to go on it. Really enjoyed it. As you will see, there's a couple of videos. Well, there's one video out now. There's another one ready to go from the Celebration from before I got to Celebration. It's took me a while to piece those together, but they'll be coming out in the next few weeks. And I'm just getting ready for Ian McDermott signing, which closes this weekend. So that'll be really good. Got several Funkos, 10x8s, 10x20 metallics, plaques, you name it, we've got it. So looking forward to starting the preparation for that on Monday. Welcome back to this week's video. We're in the office now on the Sunday, just before this video goes out. And we're going to try and do a bit of tidying up. We're going to try and start getting some of the items ready for MCon next week, which is next Saturday and Sunday. Looking forward to that. So we've got a poster here for Dominique from Matt. From the US, so we can get that ready. So we've got that. We've got a Pikachu, I think it's Pikachu hat, and a card from one customer for Veronica Taylor. Let's have a look. Pikachu hat. I choose you. Veronica's lovely. Looking forward to seeing her again. And the one for me is Marina Curtis. I've never actually met her. Really looking forward to meeting her. So we've got those. We've got them. Let's put them with the poster. Give me 1 minute while I get a couple of more bits. So we've got a Wicket signed action figure. That's for a new customer, Corby. What's this one? That's mine. That's mine. I miss getting signed. That's a Wicket Funko, so I'll get Warwick to sign that this week. And then that's done. So that's that one. Then we've got a couple of cards for Dermot Crowley to sign. They look quite cool. So we'll get them done. Let's have a look. What's this one? I think this is for Dermot to sign. So we'll get that done this weekend. Then what's this? This is that's for David Bradley to sign at the sign. That's another one for Carl. So we'll put that to one side, and then we're not taking anything that we don't need to do. So Funko can go in there. I'm just going to get everything ready, and then we'll start labelling everything up. Quite a busy MCon for me. I think we've got 60 something to get. Miguel's poster. That's for Sean to sign, I think. Sean Biggerstaff. So we'll get that in there. Then I think a couple of these are MCon. That's Paul O'Tories. That's for Ian McDermott. Let's have a look who these are for. That's Andy's. That's That's for Ian as well, so I'll put them in the Ian pile, which is ever growing, which we're going to start going through next week. This is Craig Lowry. Let's see what Craig sent in. I'm going to say it's got to be for someone from Doctor Who. Can never get in these envelopes. Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. Oh, that's nice. It's Todd Stashwick. Oh, that's a nice comic cover. And I'll show you this. He comes up with some great comic covers, does Craig. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So that's for Todd Stashwick. So we can take that. So that can go in the box. So that's Craig Lowry's. This is, I think this is for Ian, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's for David Bradley. So we'll start getting those together. So that's David Bradley. What's this one? Just a couple more to go through. Let's see what else we've got here. That's Adam. Adam's for Ian McDermott. Yes, that's his poster for Ian. I'll put that in the Ian pile. What's this one? Now, I didn't know who this was for, and I've had to actually look up. It's an amazing photo, but that is for Marina Sirtis. So, looking forward to getting that signed for Jack, so we can put that in there. We don't need the packaging. What we tend to do is try and make, obviously, what we're carrying as small as possible, because we don't need to carry a lot of this packaging. If it's something that could easily get damaged out of the package, you know, maybe like I've got a helmet there for Ian, then we'll take it out. But if it's just a 10x8 or a Funko, this is another Marina Sirtis Funko. This one is from Gabrielle. So where's that going? That's going to Germany. So we'll get that done. Again, that's another Funko for Marina Sirtis. We've actually got a trolley this time. Oh, this is Lewis. This is for Lewis Pierce. That's for Annette Badland. Great. I love some of these customers when they do this. It just makes it so easy. They've got... You don't have to do anything. All you do is basically sign it there. You don't have to take it out top loader. It's just perfect. So we'll get that for Annette. In fact, I might just put that in the box and then it doesn't get damaged. So we can do that. So that's going in there for Annette. The posters are for... Who's the posters? Posters for Ian. So that's just a few bits we're going through, and then we started... I'll show you these. We started shipping the Imperial projects, so they've started going out. Hopefully we'll get them done in the next couple of days. Each of the projects comes with one of the sheets where it tells you when everybody signed it. So Chris Monk, 16th of October 2010, all the way down to the last one, which was Ron Street, which is 14th of February. So each project gets one of those put in with it. So that's great. And as you can see, we've started to get a small box ready for MCon. And then we've tried to do a bit of tidying up. So successful day in the office. I don't want to spend too long in here. Just a couple of hours. Just show you a few of the packages that's got sent for MCon. So again, that's the end of the video. The next week's is going to be the celebration day one. So if you like what we do, you like the channel, as I've said, please hit like, please hit subscribe, please hit that follow, and I'll see you next week. Catch you in a bit. Bye.